All right, so I've been out here hunting with my 22, and basically I was able to harvest a squirrel. So, all right, first, there's several ways you can do this. One, I like to go ahead and remove the feet. So the way you can do this is you can simply take a knife, remove the feet here. Now, everybody probably does this a little bit different. But this is typically the way I do it. Now I'm going to basically just spread this leg over this log, something to bear down on, place my knife here and a stick, and just simply, there it is. All right, now when it comes to the head, again, if you're not used to this kind of stuff, you may not want to watch this. I'm going to simply take my knife and just slide into the head. Now I can also use that stick to get through it if I need to, like that, but with the head, it's usually pretty simple. If you have a sharp knife, you can remove the head just like that. All right, so now that I have that cleaned off, last thing I like to do just to get it out of the way is I like to remove the tail, okay? And I have the head, I have the tail, and I have all the feet. So this is what you have left. Now, once you have that done, what you're gonna do, or at least what I do, again, everybody's different, is I'm gonna take the fur on the back and I'm gonna cut a slit. Now, some people wet their squirrels. You can do that. That would actually keep the hair from flying everywhere. You can wet it, but if you don't wet it, that's fine. I'm gonna cook this over a fire, so hopefully it'll singe a lot of those hairs. I'm gonna take a pinch of this fur here, and I'm simply going to slide my knife through the top of it to cut a slit here. And you guys will see that. And I'm gonna pull. Once I get my fingers in there, I'm gonna pull like I'm taking a shirt off or something like that, okay? So you guys can see that. Now, this is where it gets a little funky because you wanna try to keep hair from getting on it too much. But sometimes that's hard to do. And I just got it in the dirt. But anyway, that's not too bad. I can wash that off. So you can see where I've skinned it, and now I have pulled the hair off of it. So we have that right there. All right, after I get that part of it, I'm gonna pause this and do a little rinse. We'll rinse it off here. Okay, so after you get it skinned off like that, this is what I typically do. I typically take the squirrel. In this case, I lay it down like this, and I will go ahead and cut up the rib cage here, split it there, and then I will cut it down the center of in the middle, and right here where the legs meet, where that pelvis is, there's a bone. I'm gonna just simply cut it enough to be able to split that bone right in there, okay? Now that I have this, I can pull everything out that needs to come out. So, now this is a bit gross for some people, but it's just the facts of life. So I'm just gonna take it, and now in this case, if you wanted to, I mean, you could use this stuff as fish bait, but I'm not doing that today because I'm leaving. And I'm gonna pull everything out, and I'm gonna go throw it on the fire. Again, pull all the internals out right here. And that's pretty much it. You wanna make sure you get everything off that you're obviously not gonna eat. Everything out. Just kind of trim it up a little bit. Try to keep it as little, try not to get it too dirty. Like that. And there you go. Sometimes I'll go under these armpits here and pull out these glands. There's some glands in there. And kind of pull those out as well. I'm gonna move over here. Kind of dispose of everything. And that's basically the gist of it right there. Anything I'm not eating, I'm just gonna throw it on the fire. There's a little bit of fat. So that's basically what I have right there. I'm gonna rinse this off and we'll get ready to put it on the fire. All right, so now that I've got my fire kind of going, you'll notice it's not too big. I don't wanna burn my squirrel, but I do wanna cook it. So it's got a little more dirty than I wanted originally, but I'm gonna go ahead and spread it out like that over the grate right there, and we're gonna go ahead and cook her up. Well, him, that was a he, but you guys can see again. Just I'm gonna just man my fire at this point. Get a little more heat to it here.